This is what I would buy somebody for the holidays.
Really? Gift buying can be difficult, it can be quite stressful, so we're going to give you some tips on making the right decision. I always think a lovely gift is something which is an elevated classic. So something like a cashmere scarf. You know, you might have a scarf, but have you got a cashmere one? Probably not.
Potentially not.
And let's face it, if you like cashmere scarves, you're never going to regret having a second one or a third one.
And cashmere scarves are, I mean, let's face it, they can be quite expensive, and I think a lot of guys will opt to buy other things for themselves before they might buy a cashmere scarf for themselves, but that's precisely what makes it such a great gift, because, you know, it's something that you wouldn't normally buy for yourself. So, and it's such a nice, you know, wardrobe staple.
The great thing also I think about a cashmere scarf as a gift is if you don't know that person particularly well, but you still want to get them something nice, there's no harm in getting them a plain cashmere scarf because it's such an elevated classic. I think I wouldn't buy someone a plain tie or a plain pocket square. I think it's a little bit of a dull present, a little bit of a lack of imagination, a bit too safe. But even like a plain dark red cashmere scarf is a beautiful gift, and it would appeal to a younger guy as it would an older gentleman.
Absolutely.
Ties?
I think they also make a great gift.
I would say not as universal as a cashmere scarf. I think everyone wears a cashmere scarf because everyone gets cold.
Yeah.
I would tend to avoid a plain tie and tend to go for more a pattern tie as a gift. I think it's got more personality to it. So you kind of have to know the person, what their taste is, how they tend to wear ties. Would they be wearing them for occasions? Would they be wearing it for the office? What was your take on buying someone a tie?
Yeah, I think I would tend to buy someone, as you said, not a plain or a solid tie, something patterned. I think for guys who wear ties, they tend to have a lot of ties, so maybe aren't always buying themselves ties, so it's always nice to receive one.
Yeah, sure.
And, you know, add another one to your collection, because guys collect ties, and, you know, maybe the gift, you know, the tie wouldn't necessarily be their, you know, something they would normally go for, but it's nice to have something out of the ordinary to add to your tie collection always.
No, sure. I also think it's really important, if you're buying somebody a tie, make sure it's something you like.
Yeah.
Because at least that way somebody will like it.
Yeah, and I mean now, you know, with the benefit of Instagram and everything on social media, you know, maybe as a little tip, scroll through their feed, see what kind of ties they're wearing, what styles they go for, and then make an informed decision, you know, based on that.
Good tip, yeah. Pocket squares. Now, I think they're, again, a lovely gift. Like scarves, like neckties, there's no size issues, which is always a big thing with, you know, how big are they? Will they fit into it? Well, as a scarf, ties, universal, pocket square, exactly the same thing. If they have a particular affiliation to a certain artist or a certain period of history, and you can link that into a pocket square, that's a lovely thing.
It makes it very personal.
A very personal gift and really very much appreciated.
Yeah.
If, however, you don't know their taste, again, I would avoid plain. However, the one I'm wearing, I think is an exception to that with the bordered edge. It has a real personality to it. You can wear it as a plain, or you can have the edges out. So if you're looking for a pocket square to buy for somebody, not a plain but equally universal and safe, I think the shoestring style is a good one to go for. Yeah,
and you can never really have too many pocket squares. I think the more the better, because then you have more variety, you can match them more to outfits.
I have more pocket squares than I actually have ties, because unlike ties, they don't really wear out. So I've still got pocket squares from before you were born.
Probably.
1987, I think my oldest pocket square is.
We're not going to get into that.
They don't wear out.
Exactly, and that's precisely why they make such a great gift. Thank you for watching. We hope that we've given you some inspiration, and please subscribe for more menswear content.